Today I have chosen a book called The Secret of Leadership. I'm an old timer, so I know, though I have a Kindle, I hardly open it. I love touching the book and reading with the feeling, with the smell, etc. etc. So the reason for actually selecting this book is that I'm going to meet this author who's a Banami person, very nice person, and his name is Mr. Prakash Iyer on PSI Summit. Every time when he asks me, have you read the book? And I have to cut a sorry figure. I've just started it, but to complete, thanks to Aarti for pushing me into this journey of completing this book, understanding what it is all about. Just a brief introduction about this author. He's an alumni of IIM Ahmedabad, and this is his second book, first book, and this is also a national bestseller, comes under it. The best thing is that the foreword, my son bought this book because the foreword was given by Rahul Dravid. This person is also a cricketer. He loves to play cricket, Prakash Iyer, and you can see him here. So this is about a brief introduction about the author. Now moving on to this book. The second reason for me selecting this book is that you know that PT contest is on the way. Here, this book has been written in a different manner, or with quotations in every chapter, and each chapter is on its own. Today, sometimes I pick up a number. Somebody was telling about this number. Sometimes I like 121, sometimes I like 132. Random, and I love watching numbers. So I pick up some numbers, and suppose if I have not read the previous pages, doesn't matter. Because every chapter is on its own. Every chapter is a story by itself. That's the best thing which I like when I start reading a book. Now into the book has been broken into major 4 subheadings. The leader within, the leader's mindset, the leader's way, and the leader's team. Each chapter, totally there are about 60 chapters. Each heading has about 5 in the first one, leader within, approximately 18 in the second, leader's mindset, 24 in the leader's way, and the leading team. How am I going to review this book is that, I've just picked up randomly one story, what motivated me. I would have seen all the stories, but this was touching or where I thought I can share, and I'm just leaving it for you to read the complete book, not telling the entire book. Now moving on to the forward part of it. The best thing about a forward is that the person who is giving a forward, that itself is a complete new skill, I would say. You must speak about yourself subtly, who you are, for the person who does not know who this person is given a forward, and also point out in a subtle way the nuances of that particular book. That's it. Do not elaborate or do not go into depth. So the best thing that Rahul Dravid has said in this is that the new book draws relatively less from sports, but it has the same qualities that I found attractive in the first book. Of course, that shows that he has read the first book. Simplicity, lucid, easy to read prose, and the warmth and the intimacy of the narrator. And he starts saying that storytelling is the key thing for any Indian. You know, we have been like hearing stories from our grandma, and always you reach the audience when you are a good storyteller. Even for a book review, when I speak about how I got into it, how this kindled me, it will hook my audience rather than they going down into something else. So this storytelling is the best part which I like from Prakash Iyer. To start with a negative thing, it might not look negative, what I did not like or what I would suggest Prakash when I meet him is that please do not WhatsApp or do not read internet forwards. There are a lot of stories, maybe he has tailored it into a Desi style of his own, where he has brought his wonderful ideas, but I feel most of the stories somewhere it relates to the forward, where I don't know, most of you might refute, where I find some coordination or what I've heard through Gaur Gopaldas. I enjoyed the way he delivered, absolutely no. But the content, hey, I know this, I've read all these. You're putting the old wine in the new glass and giving it to me. That could have been avoided. Where when you go on, you see his own ideas are coming. So he should have stuck on to his own ideas more than the forward that he has taken. That's the only thing which I find little disturbing. Now, he has started about what leaders are. It's all like not a new thing, but one acronym that he has used is, if you want to be a good leader, you have to know what, you have to do a PhD. Here he has used PhD as an acronym, passion, hunger, discipline, which I like. So, PhD here stands for, maybe you can use that in your TT speech as well. So, that is one good thing which I find attractive. And he said why passion is important, how you need to nurture your hunger, and how discipline has brought him into this place. So he is narrating his own story, which I like very much. And he says ideas, like how my husband gives, lot of ideas you might be having and you might be spilling it over. Is it really worth? No. Do it. Do it. Take a pen. If you feel something, do it. If it says that I need to sing or dance or write a poem, don't write, I want to write a poem. Write the poem. That's it. Finish it off. Why have a goal and then filter it out? That is his best thing of narrating the incident. And he says how to do it. Okay, I want to do it. How to do it? He gives you small steps. Make a beginning. Break up the... He asks you to bring up a plan. But that plan should be for 1 day or 2 days. Don't bring a plan for about 20 years down the line. How am I going to look like and all that. Have short-term plans and execute. Revisit your plan. We all know that, but he gives in a very beautiful point. And of course this alpha mind power where they say visualize your success. Everybody says, including Abdul Kalam, dream. So visualizing will make you feel that you are already there and the in-between steps are not hurdles for you. That is the best thing always, that we visualize it. So I would have already visualized how am I going to present, what would be my last statement when the timer shows the red card. So you need to visualize as to what the end goal and then start working on it. That's the best thing here. And finally, the last chapter is a conversation between a pencil and an eraser. It was really touching. And the pencil is a conversation, it says, hey, I'm sorry eraser. He's asking why. Because every time I make a mistake, you are there to erase it. And every time you erase one of my mistakes, you lose a bit of yourself. So I feel so sorry for you. This relationship is compared to a mentor and a mentee. That's very beautifully written. Since now the timer has shown the red card, I just wanted you to just close your eyes for just 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Whatever you felt like your plan or your goal. So tomorrow being Sunday, the first day of the week, next Saturday when you come here, is your Meraki paper or your digital, whatever you maintain a record, is there something that you're going to achieve? Either it could be for the Toastmaster, or it could be in your life, or it could be your career, or being good to your wife even. Nothing. It could be anything. Open your eyes. After this, write it down and ensure that you are subdividing that plan and bringing it and sharing it with me in next Saturday. I hope it will help you. Thank you.